Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now here's Swift on the ground. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Lomadunze. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Intercepted. Devontae Maddox comes up with it.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
17.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
First down, here's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Now here's Williams. Finds his running back, Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Williams to throw on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Santos' kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the feeling.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180! Go, whoa, go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Super 66!
First down throw from Goff. Well, there's another one to Williams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. That is good for a Detroit first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
180!
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He throws a bullet to the... He's got it inside the 10! He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me if you come into the house and get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and 2, Williams. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, before the snap, You know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in a hurry up here.
8 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Luther Burden.
Looking for Luther Burden. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
And 10.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Pass brought in by Burden. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears with a slim 2-point lead early.
Chicago.
It's a Romadunze touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Lions 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, gone. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
17 yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be brought down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Complete. Oh, he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time, pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bears first down.
First down, Williams. Into the hands of Duvernay. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brings it in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Flushed out now to his left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Williams again. From the pocket, and that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead off the turnover. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
17, Lions 7. Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gone. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 8.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's on target to Williams. They will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Duvernay on That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Williams on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now here's Williams. Looking slant route complete. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets. There is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they ace the test.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Five. Super.
Goff now on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it's 2nd down coming up. Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10 now. Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's tackled for no gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long for him here. for what's left of this half. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. He's back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Wilson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
For the Lions.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Williams will look to throw. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. It's a race down the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that kickoff is into and then Madden the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, gone. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Hey, lift!
4th down, Goff throwing. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
DC! Harbaugh!
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, kill! 180!
They're going to throw again. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down. A dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ric Flair! Shell!
Again, Goff. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Black 20!
Throwing again, it's Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Good ground. Hey, 76, 12. What?
Working inside the red zone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Like 20, 17. Louis. Listen.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 180. Super. Cornell.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jalen Johnson with the pick. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. The 10. Push for the end zone. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown Chicago.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
It's his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up third down and 9.
Goff on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
5, 11. Maverick.
It's Goff on fourth down. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
12. We go tonight.
On first down, it's Goff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I got it on their toes. I got this. She trying to show me something.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Big strike here to Williams. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good for Detroit. First down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that Drake out because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up in that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Wait, 20. Listen.
From the gun, Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Williams from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on second, Williams. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Lions have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
First down throw from Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now you won.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Conversion.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, they need 7. Here's Williams again. Completed to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Bears holding a 10-point lead. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Again, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Romadunze, the intended receiver. Now they're staring at a 4th down.
Kylo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, that throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Yes, sir.
Now gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 3rd down.
7.
Four now.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
14. 17. Hey, 5.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
It's a turnover